Hello, Cancer. Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the week ahead, Cancer. How are you? Thanks so much for clicking here. Look, I've got an assortment of oracles that we're going to start out with to get sort of the overall energy of what's going on in the week ahead. Cancer, you know, if you've been here before, if you are my ride or die Cancer, you know that I always read for the week ahead. Whether you get this today, tomorrow, or next year, it's always going to be for the week ahead, which in turn means that anything that's in the archive for you, Cancer, could be something I read way back there that might apply to you right now. So Cancer, I'm here, and like I said, we're reading for the week ahead. If you are brand new, Cancer, and you've never been here before, welcome to Ten of Cups Tarot. There is a subscription button in the bottom right-hand corner if you intend to stay. I hope that you will, and even those of you who give me your clicks and views, I appreciate it so much, but I hope you'll become part of the tribe. A lot of you that come by here haven't yet subscribed. All right, let's find out what's going on for you, Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, tell me about Cancer. We have chop woods. You've been through a lot of hard work here. I think your hard work is about to open doors for you here. You know, chopping wood is hard work. I feel like you're in the cleanup phase right now. I want to say you're in the cleanup phase of whatever the hard work was. I feel like the doors have opened, and they're opening to a sunny day, like something good is about to happen. We have card number 42, which is a 6, and it's reciprocal energy, but it's also trusting the process. Trust the process that you're in, that you went through a cycle that you had to go through for a reason. I'm not saying you deserved any of it. I'm saying that it was there for your learning. And the things better than you can imagine are about to show up. That's what it feels like here. Got card number 20, and that in the tarot is Judgment. I feel like right now you're in a place where you're about to maybe pull yourself out of a situation where you thought it was done, it was over. I feel like with the card number 20, as I'm looking at it in my mind's eye, Charlie, my guide, helps me with clairvoyancy. He's showing me the card that, which deck is that in? It's in this deck here. And it shows somebody whose soul is like out of their body. They're getting a second chance. And so I feel like you're getting a second chance to make something right, possibly. I want to say that it's time for you to imagine. It's time for you, you know, this does remind me of, you know, the Olympic athletes, right? Where they must visualize winning. I mean, you can work out in the gym 100% and watch the meal planning 100%. But if you can't visualize yourself winning, you're not going to win. So I feel like this is what it's telling you here. That going forward here, you must imagine or visualize yourself winning here. I feel like something is going to show up better than you could imagine. So go ahead and imagine here. Manifestations are what, you know, your thoughts become things, right? Woo, okay, what's this? Oh, we've got 2. We've got healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, and being happier. I feel like you are going to be happier because you've been making better choices. I feel like the hard work is over. The hardest part of the work, I'm not saying that there isn't going to be any hard work that's coming up in the future, but the hardest part of it is over. It says here, healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. Now, whether or not you feel like you were in a toxic relationship or not is none of my business. That'll be specific to you. But I feel for some of you who maybe ended up breaking up with someone or they broke up with you, I feel like you're going to realize as it comes up in the future that the judgment that happened was the thing that was supposed to happen. Because it feels like it was a hard thing to go through, but I feel like you're in the cleanup phase right now. The doors are open, a new opportunity is about to show up, and the sun is shining. We've got the bottom of the deck, we've got Snake. It says, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, or the other woman. So for some of you, maybe you were the other woman. For some of you, maybe you are the person who was cheated on. Take it as it resonates for you. But it feels like you were moved out of the way of the snake, is what I want to say. All right, let's find out what else we've got here. Woo, for Cancer. One more. All right. I feel like I should take that one too. We'll take that one. Let's look at the bottom of the deck first. We've got a woman, dealings or relationship with a younger woman. So someone who's younger than you, possibly. But it looks like you will have or have had dealings with a younger woman. We've got the leg. It says stepping into a new experience. Look, I said it, right? It looks like a new door is opening, a new opportunity is showing up, and you're stepping into some sort of new experience that you've imagined or that you have manifested. We've got the leg. We've got August, so it could be something that is connected to last August or something that might be coming up in August. We've got January. So maybe something that happened in August is going to be showing up in January for you. Got the butterfly, a change for the better, and we've got a cat, a two-faced friend. So this snake here, this snake could be somebody who was a two-faced friend. I feel like somebody figured out that someone who they thought were on their side was not on their side. And so the next card in the deck here is Axe. Right? It says Axe, it says breakup, separation, silent treatment, abandonment. Look at that. We've got the Phoenix. So you're rising from those ashes here. You literally it feels like you are rising from some sort of ashes, some sort of hard work that went on here. But things are about to get better. It looks like it is a change for the better, no matter what the situation. And I feel like you're going to be able to feel that more. A leg up is coming or something is moving in the right direction here. We've got stepping into a new experience. And I feel like stepping through that door is what I was looking at here. Let's get some tarot. Tell me about Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Cancer, if you're interested in a private read, please know that there still is a sale on. Only 9 days left for you to get in on it if you would like to. Look at the pinned comment, information below this video and above all of the comments. There is a coupon code for 10% off of all of my services till the 20th of December. Tell me about Cancer. What else do we need to know about Cancer, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Got the King of Wands. I feel like you're going to be experiencing more energy in the week ahead than you've had. I feel like for somebody here that maybe you have really had no choice but to lay down and imagine new beginnings, imagine new things starting or something coming back round. I feel like your energy levels in the week ahead are going to be a lot better. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you've been patient or maybe even holding back just a little. It feels like you don't want to be disappointed. It's like you don't want to move forward too quickly. You don't want to be disappointed. It feels like you're being very practical with your energy at this time. I feel like you really don't see that this door is open. I think that you will see it soon, though. We do have the Ten of Pentacles. For some of you, I'm telling you right now that money is about to get a lot better. I feel like you've been wandering around the wilderness here with this one pentacle, wondering, how am I going to make this one pentacle stretch to the end of the month? I feel like for some of you, you might be getting a bonus. Somebody might be giving you more money. You might be getting that job that you wanted. It could be a long-term relationship for others of you. Look, the Ten of Pentacles is long-term something. So either maybe you're temporary in your position and you get a permanent position. Maybe some of you, this means that you're getting that you're stepping into a new cycle of far more abundance than you had. It feels like you've been wandering about with this one pentacle or this one opportunity, wondering if anyone was ever going to notice. And I feel like you get noticed is what I feel. This King of Wands tells me that for those of you who have been feeling pretty exhausted, that your energy levels are going to get better. And sometimes exhaustion can be because you're too busy, but it can also be because of things like chemical imbalances, could be depression. Look, I'm not a doctor. I don't know all of those things for sure. I do have depression myself, and I know that there are times when I can just barely get out of bed. It could be that. We've got the Queen of Swords. There is some sort of idea, a moment of triumph, some sort of clarity that's about to show up here after a long while of wandering about here, trying to be patient, trying to be practical with your time, your energy, and your money. All of this is about to be dropped here. I feel like you've been carrying around financial burdens for some of you. For others of you, they've been mental burdens. For others of you, the burdens have been in your energetic field, that your energy is off, or you just don't have the energy to do the things that you wanted to do. It could be that chopping wood. So when I mean by chopping wood, those of you who have ever tried chopping wood, you know what hard work it is. It's really hard work. And so I feel like whatever the cycle was back there, I feel like it was really hard. It's like chopping wood exhausted you. I feel like you are going to be leaving that energy behind, like that draining energy behind. The Ten of Wands tells me it's time for you to put down whatever you've been carrying. because things are about to get a whole lot better. They are about to get a whole lot better, but listen, you've also got to do your part. You've got to imagine it. You've got to manifest it. You've got to pray about it. You've got to, like the Olympians, you've got to visualize yourself winning it. So I feel like for some of you that there is some sort of realization coming in, and I feel it is that it's a choice. I feel like you have to choose to be happy. You have to choose to get up every day. Look, not everybody wants to get up and go to their job every day, but a lot of people do. They get up and they go to their job every day. And I feel like you need to choose to be happy about that. There are a lot of people who don't have jobs, don't have a place to live. And I feel like starting in the present moment here and noticing that you are carrying around a pentacle that can grow to the 10 of Pentacles at any time. You just need to stop and plant it, right? You just need to figure out what you're doing with that pentacle. Tell me about Chopwood. Tell me about this hard cycle that Cancer had, please. There you are, King of Cups. For some of you, it could have been in love. For some of you, it could be that this King of Cups here. I feel like this is your energy, Cancer, because I feel like even though this is Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer in the general read, it feels like somebody here was not showing anybody on the surface how truly bad it got. That's what it feels like, that you were not showing anybody on the surface how truly, I'm going to say that you were struggling or trying to tread water or sinking. I'm going with the King of Cups here. It feels like you just weren't showing people on the surface how really truly bad it had gotten. For those of you who are dealing with healing your heart from heartbreak or from the snake that bit you, I feel like we've got the King and the Queen of Cups here. I feel like people are always moved out of the way, or situations are moved out of the way to provide for new energies to arrive. And for some of you, there is a soulmate coming in. For others of you, I want to say that this chopping wood tells me that in the cycle past, that you did have somebody that you were with here, but I feel like you're healing your heart from that. We do have the Five of Swords. Okay, so the King and the Queen of Swords. Look, I would say to you guys, just because you end up peeling off the label and throwing it on someone's forehead, it doesn't mean that that person's going to stay with you forever. Everybody's always asking me in private readings, what about the twin flame? What about the soulmate? We're all about the labels, right? And just because you find yourself a soulmate, it doesn't necessarily mean that that soulmate is somebody who is healed. So I feel like the King and the Queen had a lot of differences of opinions. I feel like either you left a situation or they left the situation. Somebody could have cheated on the other person. The Five of Swords is here because it is a difference of opinion. It's we don't have the same we have fundamental differences. We don't think the same way fundamentally, and it feels like there is always one thing, or maybe more, that you would always have a hard time crossing the threshold to each other. So even though this is a soulmate connection, it feels like it broke apart possibly for some of you because of the Five of Swords, because of either intrusive thoughts. Maybe someone didn't have their didn't feel good about the situation because they didn't want to have to compromise their energy. I get it. And so it feels like this is a new day, a new door. If this was the tough cycle that I'm talking about, I feel like somebody probably then ended up wandering around in the wilderness here for maybe a whole year, possibly. It feels like that. Maybe this whole year is just trying to find your energy, trying to get the clarity that you needed from the situation and why it broke up. The Queen has a sword and we got the Five of Swords. You ended up moving on from a situation, or someone ended up moving on from you. For those of you who are looking at this as a love relationship, so I feel like it might be you as the one who is suffering from your energy, or you just needed to lay down because you put in as much hard work as you could put in. We do have the Three of Swords in the reverse. We have the World card and the Six of Cups. So I feel like there is, this isn't the end of the line. We all have lots and lots of soulmates that we enlist to come here with us to carry us across the line. I feel like if you're patient, if you're practical, I feel like there's something here that you feel is taking too long. For some of you, it's abundance. For others of you, it is this Six of Cups. I feel like somebody here is sort of stuck in the nostalgia of this, because it's really hard to peel yourself away from a soulmate, even if the soulmate is not the person that you'll be spending the rest of your life with. Look, soulmates are soulmates because they come into our lives to teach us lessons. And the way that they first snaggle their way into our lives is because we recognize them energetically. And so we're very connected to them, but it doesn't mean that we're compatible. Just because we're soulmates, it doesn't mean we're compatible. These two people mirror each other, but understand that I'm talking sun signs. So it always is the moon and the rising that will tell me what the sun sign is about, what kind of Cancer you are, what kind of Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer they were. So we have the World card here. And I feel like what's happening here is that you've been stuck in nostalgic thoughts, not able to let go, not able to pull yourself away from a situation that was really heartbreaking when it ended. It feels like this World card here is telling me that you're supposed to look at it as an accomplishment or a milestone, not necessarily as a loss, because not everything that you lose is a loss. Sometimes things are being moved out of the way so you can find ultimate happiness. I have a feeling that whatever was going on here with the Five of Swords and the King and the Queen of Cups, I feel like was not the ultimate happiness for you. But you may have pulled off the label and stuck it on their forehead and said, oh, but this is my soulmate. I can't leave. It's easy to get trapped in there. It's easy to get trapped in that. So we're at the end of cycles here. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. Tell me what this is. We've got the Hermit energy. We've got the Eight of Cups. And we've got the Ace of Wands. So it does feel like somebody decided, yeah, it's time to heal. I can't carry this around forever. I feel like for some of you, your finances are going to be healed. I feel like it's not just magically healed through pixie dust, understand? I feel like being in this energy of the Hermit energy is what is healing the finances. So not going places, not spending money, but also the wisdom that you've learned from whatever got you down to this one pentacle wandering around in the wilderness, whether that's a relationship or money or job. Take it as it resonates for you. We've got the Eight of Cups. It's like, I feel like this situation here, somebody gained wisdom and decided, I've got to make a decision. I can't stay here. This is what I'm settling for. There has to be more happiness out there for me. It feels like somebody wanted the 10 of Cups, but was in the 8 of Cups, and we've got the Ace of Wands. There was love here, but there was no passion. And, you know, passion is important. Passion and intimacy is very important in a relationship. And Cancer, it may have been really important to you, and maybe you weren't getting the passion and the commitment that you needed from this person. So what is it that's going to make you happy? Because I feel like this Queen of Swords here is telling me that you liberated yourself from a situation. I feel like you liberated yourself from all of these memories from the past. And I feel like that's why the World card should be considered some sort of mastery for you. Because the Three of Swords is in the reverse, and you're healing your heart here. You're turning it into healing, right? You're healing the heart, healing from some sort of heartbreak. And you should be celebrating that you are no longer in some sort of a toxic situation with either a two-faced friend. This could be also a best friend, somebody that mirrored you. But, you know, change for the better, it says here, and you're moving on to a new situation which is better for you. I could be talking about this that happened in August. Like maybe you've been healing for a while, but we've got, hang on, excuse me, we got January. I think that the new year is going to be much different for you, but I want you to please don't stop with your mastery. Imagine, you need to make a decision to imagine whatever it is that you want. Tell me about the 10 of Cups, please. We've got the 5 of Pentacles, we've got the 6 of Pentacles, and then we've got the High Priestess. So I feel like you go from this place where you're feeling like somebody tossed you aside, you're feeling on the outside looking in, nobody really cares what's going on with me. I feel like you're finally over the hump with the 6 of Pentacles. It feels like things start to get better a little at a time. It's not like these doors fly open and everything is right there. It feels like things are moving in the right direction, but they are moving slowly. The High Priestess tells me that you're not really sharing with anybody what's been going on here. I feel like you've been suffering in silence here, that you've been trying to repair the self or find your happiness. This is a choice, though. Please know that the 10 of Cups is a choice. You can be at the 9 of Cups or the 8 of Cups all of your life and not realize that you have to choose to be happy. You have to choose to have gratitude for the present moment. Not everybody has the things that you have. The High Priestess is here. So I feel like you're really internally, I feel, is where you went from the 5 to the 6 Pentacles. I feel like now you have eliminated the negative reel in your head. It really is, being happy after after a really hard cycle or something that broke up or something you thought was a sure thing and now it's not, it can be really hard to convince yourself that the Ten of Cups is out there. But I think that you have the ability to do it. High Priestess is somebody who is silently connecting with the universe. I feel like you're engaging more in prayer, engaging more in manifestation, and I feel like that is the key to moving forward here. We have the Ace of Swords, excuse me, and we have the Five of Wands in the reverse. So I don't care if there's competition, no more holding back. It's time for me to get some clarity and actually speak out loud, say the things that I want to the universe. I often do that. I know my son thinks I'm a little nuts, but sometimes I'm like, and by the way, if you're sending that boy, could he have a few tattoos and a beard, please? I do it all the time, and I think you should do it too. I'm not saying you're looking for a boy with tattoos and a beard, but you know what I mean. Whatever it is that you want. Could I please have more money? Could you please give me that job that I've been looking for? Right, the Ten of Pentacles is here, which is abundance. Right, it is can be money that is pointed towards your legacy. Maybe you're on the road. You've gone over details and you're on the road to, I don't know, saving money or investing money. Possibly the Ten of Pentacles is telling me that it's time for you to experience abundance, because I feel like you've gone through enough hardship. I'm just going to say. I'm going to leave this right here. Thank you so much for being here, Cancer. I appreciate you, and I'm going to go for now, but I'll always be back because I'm always back. Love you. See you later. Bye.